Speaks, educational qualifications are useless. Where did Peter go to school? Where did Peter go to school? When some of us, even a degree, look, I train as an economist, I'm preaching. Bishop Dag trained as a pharmacist, as a medical doctor, he's preaching. Bishop Saki trained as what? Bishop Eddie trained as what? Economist. And we are preaching the gospel. Grace. Grace. When grace speaks, as you sit now, hey, how many of you here will say that when you went to school, the subject you were studying, you didn't like it, but later you realized that was God's will for your life? You notice that's God's will for you. That is grace. When grace speaks. And number 7, when grace speaks, doubts are cleared. Doubts are cleared when grace speaks. Because some people don't believe in you, but that is their business. God doesn't judge you because of some foolish person's opinion about you. You didn't hear what I said. Tell someone what I said. God has not judged you because of some foolish person's opinion about you. Tell somebody, that is English, and tell somebody that. many of you have been criticized by somebody before? You have been criticized. You have been criticized by somebody. I wonder how you beautiful women here go through. When you look at some people, they think they should be sitting where you are seated. They should be doing what you are doing. They should be where you are. They should be called the name you are. But they don't know that it takes the grace of God. It is not he that willeth, nor he that runneth. It's God that shows mercy. By the grace of God, we are where we are because God put us together and he fixed it together and he put us together and he fixed it together and he put our faces together. And today we have a story. So with your anchor
in the storms of life, when the clouds of hope their wings of time, when the storm tide race and the gales break, will your anchor break off every we have an anchor that keeps us steadfast and sure while the billows roll. Casting to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm in the Savior. We have that keeps us soul steadfast and sure while the billows roll. Casting to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm in the Savior. We have an anchor. We have an anchor that keeps us soul steadfast and sure while the billows roll. Casting to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm in the Savior's hand. Mending in the Savior's hand.
Oh,
Grounded firm in the Savior's love. Hallelujah.
when grace speaks, your enemy's mouth will be shut. Sit down. There are some of you seated here today. Grace must speak in order for them to keep their mouth shut. They have spoken about you enough. What they know, what they don't know, what they think, what they have thought, what somebody said, what they have not seen. They've said it so much, and yet you are alive, and they are not thinking that even though you have said all those things, you are still alive because they don't know that as for you, hey, you are like Paul who said, "What then shall we say to this sin? What then shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? Who can be against us? Who can be against us? Who can be against us?" Look at you. Look at how you have survived. Look at you. Have you thought of your life before? That you are an epitome of grace? Have you thought of your life before that you are an epitome of grace? Because when even everybody thought it was finished, God made a way. How God made a way, it was so unique and so you yourself you couldn't understand. You still cannot explain till today. How did that happen? Till today, it's a mystery to you yourself. How did it happen? How did God fix it? How did God do it? How did it work out? How? You cannot explain. That is what grace. That is what is called grace. That is what is called grace. You yourself, you sit here today. You can't explain how you finished school. it's still a mystery to you that when people are calling their degree, you call a degree. Because for all you know, the home you come from, degrees don't come from that home. But you break it, you broke it, you broke it, you broke it. When you came to Lighthouse and people were talking about beloved, it was very far for you. You've never heard before. Hey, beloved, you've never heard it before. And then all of a sudden, hey, pam, 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 hey, pam, 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 pam. And you yourself, as you were walking on the aisle, things were going through your head. Why? I am married to Dahiwad Mills. I am married to Saki. I am married to Eddie. I am married to Lawrence Tetteh. Somebody they quench, somebody they die, somebody they die, somebody they envy you, somebody is quenching you, but that is their business. What God has said concerning you, no man has stopped. And then they concluded that what the Lord has put together, let no man put. Hey, from my feet has found
a resting place.
not in device nor creed.
Not in device nor creed.
I trust the ever living one.
I trust the ever living one.
His wounds for me shall please. For me shall please. I need no other argument.
I need no other argument. I need no other plea. It is enough that Jesus died and that He died for me.
The sword of the soul that said, my faith has found a resting place, not in device nor creed. I trust the ever living one. His wounds for me shall plead. I need no other argument and I need no other plea. It is enough that Jesus died. I need no other
argument. I need no other plea. It is enough that Jesus died and that He died for me. I need no other. I need no other argument. I need no other plea. It is enough that Jesus died and that He died for me. Yes.
grace. Auntie Adley, hear me. There's a man called Tom Smith. I wrote about him in this book. Tom Smith has how many children, Matthew? 5 children. Tom Smith was on a sick bed dying. And he called all his 5 children. He told them, I'm about to do what?
I'm about to die.
But if I die,
Walk in my grace.
Tom Smith gathered his 5 children and told them that I'm about to do what?
Die.
What a pain that you're about to die and you know you're about to die. About to die because of lack of money, you know, about to die. You're helpless. He said, I'm about to die. When I die, walk in
my grace.
The grace of God that I've inherited, my sons and my daughters walk in that grace. His senior daughter, Elizabeth Smith, look into the father's eyes and say, Papa, what is this thing you are saying? You are dying a poor man, no will for us. People are sending their children abroad. People are doing visas for people. People are leaving cars for their children. People are leaving houses for their children. You have not left anything for us, and you say we should follow your grace. Papa, what kind of grace is that? Even the sickness that is killing you, if it is... But for money, you would not have been dying like this. And what did he tell them?
He still said, walk in my grace.
So as they argue with him about whether they should walk in his grace or not, he died. He cried. And a few weeks later, he was buried. The man has died, leaving them with the word grace in their hands. So they are walking. 6 months' time, Elizabeth Smith has finished her master's degree in corporate finance or corporate something, HR or something like that. She was looking for a job. And she saw in the newspapers a multinational company was looking for director of corporate affairs. And she decided to give it a try. Put somebody say, give it a try.
Give it a try.
Put somebody say, give it a try. Give it a try. Tell someone, don't throw in the towel. Just give it a try. Who knows? Give it a try. Who knows? Give it a try. I say somebody's miracle is in the morning. It is called good morning. Somebody's miracle is in the afternoon. It is called
good afternoon.
Somebody's miracle is in the evening. It is called
good evening.
My miracle is in the night. It is called
good night.
Every good is what?
Good.
It is a message. I'm preaching. Forgive. Mercy. Say some of the things. I love to say. Oh, Jimmy. That Orangwell and small Orangwell. Ever since I go with I don't like, but it's a message. I am preaching.
Preach.
Warusi u. Wawuzi wawu. I have to come and stay here and learn some of the things. Wawuzi. About worms. Charlie, I'm converted. I'm with. She died. He died. The children have become desolate. Daddy has left them no legacy, no inheritance. And Elizabeth decided to apply for the job. Unfortunately for her, she was shortlisted. How many of you understand what it is to be shortlisted? It means the people who were picked to come for interview, she too, her name is. Your name go there. I say your name go there. When they mention the name, Lawrence Tetteh will be there. Jackie Wadme will be there. Saki will be there. Eddie will be there. I say your name will be there. Your name will be there. Your name will be there.
Yes. My name will be there.
Then she got to the interview. Also for mommy. Unfortunately for her, how many of you have been to interview before? You see some people at the interview and you lose appetite. How many of you know what I'm talking about? The way some people are walking, the way they are talking. They know some people on the panel. They know the previous one, how they went to certain questions that will be asked. In fact, they are so confident. 2,000 people are looking for one job. And the way one is walking, he knows some people already. Some of the people are even talking to him. And you also feel like, so, hello. But when you are going, hallelujah, eh?
Hallelujah, oh. Hallelujah, eh. Sing, it's a sound of victory. Hallelujah, hallelujah, eh. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh. Let the sound of rejoicing fill this house. Let's go, come on. Hallelujah, eh. Hallelujah, oh. Hallelujah, hallelujah, eh. Who's the son of victory? He has made the way when there was no way. Hallelujah, hallelujah, eh.
Sound of freedom.
It's a sound of freedom.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, eh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, oh.
Let us
Let the sound of rejoicing fill this house.
things you can do for me. Nobody can do.
The miracles you bring my way. You know my mind, oh. And let do my way. Nothing but back to you. Happy or sick, do a wonder in my life.
I've never seen this kind go before.
Wonder, 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 wonder.
I've never seen this kind go before.
Wonder, 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 wonder.
Jesus,
Now I oh.
Jesus,
Now I oh.
Jesus,
Now I oh.
Jesus,
Now I oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I heard it can be your turn and not your time. In other words, it can be your turn but not your time. You can be in the queue and it's your turn, but it is not your time. How many of you have been in a queue like that before? That somebody came from the back. You are coming from the back. I say you are coming from the back. You came from the back. You came from the back. You came from there. So after everybody has gone to the interview, it got to her then. She got into the place, very humbled, not knowing what was about to happen. And the chairman of the interview panel asked her, "Young lady, what is your name?" Say, "My name is Elizabeth Smith." "Who are you?" Say, "I went to this school and I went to that school and I was head girl and I won this award." The man said, "Who is your father?" Ask somebody. Who is your father?
The father.
Now, father actually bro for me. Oche. Who is your
Uche.
Did I teach you in the Bible yesterday? 2 Kings chapter 3 verse 13. The God of your father and the God of your mother. Put it there. And Elisha said unto the king of Israel, "What have I to do with thee? Get thee to the prophet of your and the prophet of your mother."
You came from heaven to earth to show.
Hold on. It's in the Bible.
Grace.
So, the chairman of the committee, I'm giving a very deep message, but I prefer the message to be simple. The chairman asked, "Who is your father?" He said, "My father is called Mr. Tom Smith." "What does he do?" He said, "He was an accountant and insurer." "Where does he live?" He said, "Oh, he used to live in the north." He said, "Hold on. Was your father bald-headed?" He said, "Yes." "Is your father a short man?" He said, "Yes." "Does your father have 5 children?" He said, "Yes." "Are you Elizabeth, the first one?" He said, "Yes." He said, hold on. He said, hold on. What did he do? What
The
did he put?
CV in his hand fell.
Come, tell me. The CV.
The CV in the hand of the chairman fell.
Even though your name is book already, I can change my mind. I didn't Bonnie about me team. I can change your mind on himself.
And I believe.
You see, he's very settled. He knows his seat is settled. I can change my mind on him. What do you mean? What happened to him?
The CV in the hand.
See, he's happy.
If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, shout amen. If you're happy and you know what to say.
So what happened to the CV?
The CV in the hand of the chairman fell.
It dropped.
And then he put his head on the table.
Everybody was wondering, what has this girl said that will make the chairman put his head on the table like that? When the chairman lifted up his head, what was happening?
He was crying.
Tears of flowing. They said, young lady, do you understand what grace is? He said, yeah. When my father was there, they said, young lady, you have changed this interview. We already had somebody's name penciled for this thing. Whatever we are doing here was only to fulfill employment regulations. But your presence here has changed it. 25 years ago, when I was looking for a job,
it was your father who sat on the panel.
What I am doing today, it was your father that did that 25 years ago. When I was looking for a job, he said, I come from the village.
I was nobody. I don't have anybody. But your father looked at me and he said,